Finally tonight, is there a darker side to the Buy American, Hire American executive order that President Trump announced this week? Is it simply a way to revive American manufacturing, reduce the number of foreign-made goods used for federal contracts, and crack down on temporary visa programs? What's wrong with the laws that we already have on the books? Or is there something more that it lends to a different kind of sentiment and mindset when you put out Buy American? Nolan, let me start with you first and what you thought about the executive order.
I thought the same thing that I thought when Granholm did it with this Buy Michigan thing. I think what your obligation, your mission as a federal purchaser should be to get the best deal for the taxpayer. And I think if you can buy American and still be competitive and still get the quality you need, then that's fine. That's what you should be doing. But I don't think you should be locking yourself in to either higher prices or inferior products in the name of this feel-good program. I don't think it's going to make one bit of difference. So
this is, again, you call it a feel-good program. I think either just backing up what he campaigned on and really rallying
he promised
a lot
he was going to do this,
workers.
and he's delivering on that promise, but he's doing it in a very superficial way with a slogan, Buy American. As you point out, that means something really different today than it did just 20 years ago in terms of what does that really mean to buy American, and whether that makes sense from an economic standpoint. You know, if you can get something cheaper by buying it overseas, Donald Trump certainly has done that throughout his business career. He bought Chinese steel instead of American because, well, he thought it was a better product for him. All of this is sort of an oversimplification of a much more complex conversation about the global economy that we are part of and where the American worker fits into that economy and where American businesses fit into that economy. And there are a lot of different tensions at play there that we need to sort of figure out. Buy American is one imperative. Train Americans, I think, is a more important imperative to make them ready for the jobs that are going to exist, and you know, I don't know what the slogan would be, but get trade deals that respect American workers and American businesses. Those are the things we need to be doing.
Last word on this, Nolan, 15 seconds.
No, I think when we tried it in Michigan, it didn't create any jobs here. It didn't create any extra commerce here. It won't at the federal level either. And my biggest concern about Trump in terms of his economic policies is this refusal to accept that this is a global economy, and you can't, it's not insular. You can't do everything, make everything here, buy everything here. We're not a closed economy.
Or we start a mindset that people start keying people's foreign cars, but they don't realize that they were built actually in the South by American workers. Yeah. So, I mean, that's also thought of going back to something like that. All right, Nolan Finley, Stephen Henderson, it's always good to see you guys, and that's going to do it for MiWeek. Thanks for joining us. Check us out on MiWeek.org and, of course, on Facebook and Twitter. Make sure you come back and see us again next Thursday for MiWeek. Take care.